It's that time again for another not-so-normal gaming podcast, featuring your hosts, MrTechnoSqueek.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nostalgic Dan 1.
Everything I feel is in this sword. Good.
Come on!
And Quick Freeze 4.
Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys.
This is a podcast you want to listen to, but first, you gotta press start.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Press Start Podcast. This is episode 81. And, what?
What?
No, it's not 82, it's 81, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
You sure?
Yeah, I'm freaking sure, Cliva.
Cliva?
Yeah, Cliva.
Sorry,
I had
Garrick.
your name. Oh,
we called
fine.
you by first name.
Oh my, no. Dan?
How dare you?
Yeah, I guess the introductions are done.
Whoa. Way to get some sass with me.
I know, jeez, man.
Man,
I think he wants to fight us.
Techno,
Don't
disappointed in you.
hang on. Bitch ass.
Are you sure this is 81, Techno?
Yes, it is.
Good man, you've been paying attention.
Oh.
Proud of you.
God.
You told me like before we started.
Yeah, but, I just want to make sure. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I thought it was like episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you, Techno?
Oh, good, I guess.
You guess? What's wrong? Tell us.
Yes.
Are you worried about male pattern baldness?
No, actually,
Erectile
because
dysfunction.
here's the thing. I found out that your hair gene comes from your mother's side.
Mhm.
Yes. So I'm not going bald. Ha!
That's good. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, too.
Like my dad always thought it came from your, father's side, and he's bald. I was like, oh god,
You're gonna be bald by 20.
yeah. And thank God I haven't lost any hair.
Good.
So
You have really sick
Yeah.
hair. Don't lose it.
Yeah.
I need to cut it though.
Oh, don't cut it, dude. You'd be like Samson.
Samson?
Yeah, you don't know Samson?
No.
The guy who loses his strength if he got his hair cut?
I have heard of that, but I don't remember
No.
too well.
You know what I wish? I wish we were like the Saiyans.
Super Saiyan.
Well, no, just
Collect the
Saiyans.
Dragon Balls.
Because
That's inaccurate, dude.
their hair never grows. It stays the same.
That's boring.
Yeah, their hair's all spiky and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You can, like, poke an eye out, dude.
Yeah, those are like weapons. You gotta be careful.
Well, you'll have a weapon if you ever get in trouble. There you
Yeah,
go.
But think of how many pillows you'll destroy and try to
I
sleep.
think I would be more worried from the energy blast being fired at me.
Well, I didn't say that we had the power to do that. I was just saying.
So you just
Hey.
want to become Saiyan so you would never have to cut your hair. That seems like an awful, awful wish on the Dragon Balls.
I wasn't wishing on the Dragon Balls.
Well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to give that genie in the lamp then.
Damn it.
Whatever you were wishing came from some sort of wish device. And you wished for Saiyan hair.
Techno, how could you?
I don't understand this logic of...
Me neither. I just screwed myself.
So,
Well, if I had the Dragon Balls and I made a wish, I would definitely wish to have not Saiyan hair. I don't like Saiyan hair.
Yeah, but you can be all goofy like Goku.
I don't want to be like... Wait a minute, no! Shut up!
Yes, you do. Everyone wants to be like Goku.
The logic in that is so flawed, it's not even funny. You just basically said Goku is goofy because of his hair?
Well, he has goofy ass hair.
So is Vegeta. So does all of them.
Not really.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, wait, not all of them. Krillin has no hair until the, final season.
Krillin had sexy hair. I'm just saying, dude.
I don't even know what a Dragon Ball is.
He had hair like
it's those little balls that like open up and little monsters come out and they do battle.
Oh, those are the best. I love those.
I know, right?
So Digimon. It's like Digimon.
No, Dan.
Whoa.
That's wrong.
Whoa. That's like Monster Rancher.
Oh, yeah,
I was about to say that.
I used to have some Monster Rancher toys. That's really taking it back.
Dude, the games on the PS1 was awesome.
Yeah, they were like simulators. They were pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
Dude, I never played those games. All I did was like put in different CDs. And
I was gonna say, because like one of them, like you can put CDs and it'll like generate a monster for you based off the music.
I remember putting in the Little Mermaid soundtrack, and I actually got like a Little Mermaid like monster. I'm like, dude, this is badass.
Yeah, that was a really cool feature. It was pretty advanced for the time.
Yeah.
To do something like that.
I know, they could fit monsters on the little discs and then sell them at stores. It was crazy.
Yeah. How you doing, Cliva? How's those niblets going?
Oh, they were good. I finished them all up. I no longer have to choke on these things.
Good.
Oh, wait, I got one left. I'll save that one. You okay there?
Told you not to eat that 1 month-old cheeseburger.
I know, jeez.
Dude, come on,
It's been
man.
under the couch for like 2 months.
I'm good, Dan. How are you?
I'm doing swell.
Swell? Why is it swell?
I don't know, it was kind of a slow week because like I had like I call it a pseudo fall break because it's not a full fall break, it's just 2 days, but regardless, I'll take any days off. So I had Monday and Tuesday off, no classes this week, which was good. So
no,
it also made for a short week, which is also good too.
I hear you. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm doing nothing but just hanging out. So relaxing.
That's what like, especially like recently, it was like midterm, a lot of midterms over the past couple of weeks, so that's kind of over with, which is good. It's a good thing. Because college is a thing.
College is a thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Techno, how's college?
Oh, I'm doing well in college.
Good. What's your major? Anthropology?
Oh,
Psychology?
bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit major?
Yeah.
You going for the internship on that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought by now you would be the CEO of the company.
You're a dick.
Hey man, that's the way I see it. I've already bought stocks, don't worry.
Oh, good.
I have faith in your
We're
company.
gonna. We sell so much bullshit. You'll make so much money off of us.
Good. I'm glad.
It's a good slogan.
That actually is a good slogan, but yeah. So we should probably talk about video games.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Instead of talking about bullshit.
Those are a thing.
Yeah.
Definitely a thing.
So I got a Wii U.
Yeah, I saw that. I wanted to know about that.
Oh man.
How's it been with the Wii U?
It's pretty good. I haven't touched it in 3 days.
What did you play on it?
That sounds like it.
It sounds like it.
In before Fancy Dust Collector.
I got the Wii U and I actually really, really like it. Like when the thing was like first announced and they were showing like all the different features, like how you could draw images and how you can like swap from the TV to the gamepad. At first I thought that was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool, but like actually sitting down and kind of doing that stuff, it was actually kind of cool. I will admit. I got 2 games for it. I got Super Luigi U, which is really good, and I also got the new Zelda HD, version, which I haven't played yet. But it's just wicked. Like the whole system itself, it's cool. It's like it has like this kind of like Facebook feature on it where you could post posts on these different gaming communities. So if I did like Zelda or Luigi, I could post on there, and people like can view my stuff, and they can like it's not likes, but it's called yays or yas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And you get like notifications if someone follows you or someone wants to be your friend, or if someone leaves a yay for one of your posts. So it's really just like Facebook. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool since I'm always on Facebook. And then I like the whole like interactivity between the TV screen and the gamepad screen. Like for example, I was watching a horror movie on my DVD player, but I was also playing Luigi U on my gamepad, and I'm like, this is so cool that I can just like the system's on, but it's not on my TV, but I have the full game right there on my gamepad, and I'm just like, this is like a 3DS, even though it's not a 3DS. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the ability to do that. Like I know it was first announced, when the system was first announced, but like actually sitting there doing it, it was actually really cool. So I think the even though the Wii doesn't have that many games out right now, but with the 2 games I already do have, I'm impressed.
You plan on picking up any other games?
Yeah, I think the next one I'm gonna get is Sonic Lost Worlds.
Oh, yeah, it comes out soon, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's coming at the end of the month, so yeah, I plan on getting that, and Donkey Kong, but that doesn't come out till next year, so. But it does kind of suck though, because like every time I went to like Target and like Toys R Us looking at Wii U games, and there's not any Wii U games that I want to buy, so it's just like I'm kind of stuck with these 2 right now. But I haven't played Zelda yet, so I can always play that. But I'm just like, I'm excited. Like this Wii U system, it's kind of cool. I love it. I'd love the interactivity within it. It's just I only had 2 games for it, so I'm just like, yeah, this kind of sucks. Like I think it's gonna be like the 3DS. Once games start coming out,
take a while. Give it a year or 2.
It's gonna take off, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed on the selection of games right now, just because I got the 2, and I'm like, well, I could pick up that. Like, I went to the store just thinking of like, well, I could pick up this game, but do I really want to play this game? Yeah, I'm kind of like looking for excuses to buy more games for it, but I don't really want to waste my money. So, but like the system itself, I'm impressed with. I really am. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool system. I'm just waiting until there's a better library, like, of games. Like, if I bought one right now, there's a decent number of games I'd want, like the new Super Mario Bros. U and stuff like that, maybe Pikmin 3, Wonderful 101, stuff like that. But then, like, I'm really honestly waiting for that sequel to Xenoblade. And it's like, goddamn. Because I'd have to buy Wii U because I'd really want to play that. But, yeah, I think it's cool system, and I like the idea of playing games on the tablet, because there's some days where I just feel like being super lazy and lying in bed, and it's like, how awesome would that be to lie in bed and play like an actual full console game and just in my bed lying down.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing. I was, like I said, I was watching a horror movie on my DVD player and then just playing Wii U on my gamepad. I'm just like, this is cool, and I was watching Netflix on the Wii U, and it, like I said, it has that function where you could hit a button on the gamepad, and it swaps between the gamepad and the TV, and it doesn't interrupt the movie at all. Like, it doesn't freeze or stop or load or anything. It's instant. So, like, I'm watching a movie, and just for fun, I'm, like, hitting the button back and forth, like, maybe, like, 20 times in, like, 3 minutes. I'm just playing around with it. And it doesn't miss a beat at all. It's, like, totally instant. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm impressed with it. I really am. But, like I said, the lack of games is still kind of disappointing, so. But, But it has all it has all the same stuff. It has like Netflix. It has the U2 app. It has the eShop store. It has all the different apps you would see on the 3DS and what you would think you would see. Just needs more games, really.
You hear that, Nintendo? Need more games.
Nintendo's
Games. They're listening to this, I bet.
yeah. Nintendo's not here, Techno. They don't care
They
about us.
should be.
Next thing you know, Iwata comments is like, I'm so disappointed in you guys.
No, I think like when more games come out, it's gonna be totally awesome. I know like when Smash Bros. Comes out, everyone's gonna buy it. So.
Oh, yeah. And then when they announce the next Zelda, like the actual Zelda game, that'll be huge.
Yeah. So. What have you guys been up to lately besides college?
Not much. I haven't really been buying too many new games. I've been saving up because it's just this year felt ridiculous when it came to like limited editions and like for me personally like cool limited editions for RPGs I wanted. It's like they announce limited editions all the time. And it's like it's one of those things where you try to save up money and then they announce something and you're like, God damn it, I gotta buy that now.
Did you guys see the limited? I don't know if it's limited, but like the Wizards edition of Stick of Truth.
Oh yeah. With the Carmen figure.
Yeah, I want the carbon figure. I was like, oh, I gotta have.
Oh yeah.
I gotta have that. So comes out in December too. I can't wait.
You can pick that up at Amazon.
Yeah, that's why I pre-ordered it.
Yeah. See, at first I thought it was a GameStop exclusive. But, yeah. Which, I saw on Facebook, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I was just, browsing the web. And who the fuck says that anymore?
I don't know. I thought you were on Facebook. So.
Well, but yeah, I was scrolling down the, I don't know what they call it, but the home or whatever wall. Yeah, that's what they call it.
Newsfeed.
Whatever.
Are we on Facebook?
Yes, we are on Facebook.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
we're on
a
the
wall.
Yeah, wall. I thought so.
Okay, yeah, I know. You were on Facebook, and then you said web, and then you started talking about
Like that.
Facebook again.
I don't know. Whatever. I see first four figures, the same guys that did my knuckle statue, is teased a Vice from the Blue Robes of Skies of Arcadia, and I lost my shit.
Did you find it?
Yes, yes I did.
Good.
Okay, good.
It could have been an issue. But is that one of those things where like you're like, God damn it, now I gotta save money, but it's like, oh, now I gotta spend that. I gotta have that.
Yeah, who's Vice? I don't know who Vice is.
Skies of Arcadia.
Well, I got that part.
He's the main
Eye
character.
patch dude.
Oh, is that the guy? I never played the game,
No.
so I don't know.
Yeah, it's the main character.
Yeah, with the binocular type eye patch thing. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. I totally forgot too. I saw recently somewhere someone posted on Instagram. Maybe I didn't play enough of it, but I didn't know Vice was actually in Valkyria Chronicles, the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Him and
And the other girls in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that because I only played like 5 hours of it and I stopped because I got stuck on a mission. And the missions in that game, if you play them, they take fucking ever. It's like almost an hour to an hour and a half. And if you lose, you have to redo the whole thing. So it was like, I think
isn't it pretty much like a 3D Advance Wars?
Yeah, it's like, it's weird. It's like a 3D open, in a kind of open space, you move your characters around, but it's like turn-based war tactics, and, you actually aim your gun to shoot and stuff like that. It's a weird game. But it is a tactical game.
Yeah, which whenever I saw that post, I thought maybe Sega's actually doing the HD remake, because they said that, or they kind of teased Shenmue HD and Skies of Arcadia, and they were like, we're not saying that we're doing them or not, or, you know, and yeah, I think this is pretty much a, not that they're actually doing it, but a pretty good, because they put in Vice in the new All-Stars Racing. Like, why the hell would you pull him out? Like, no one fucking played Skies of Arcadia, except for, like, a couple of people.
When does that come out?
That's my little rant. What?
When does that come out, that figure?
Oh, they just teased it. It's not, you know.
How much are their figures normally?
Oh God.
$1,000.
No.
Gotta take out your life savings for it.
they're about up to 300.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
See, that's why I can't get into figure collecting, is like the really badass ones just cost so fucking much.
The Knuckles one was around 250. Yeah. And but yeah, the Vice figure they're going with is, you can if you type in Vice in Google Images search, like, this is one of the, like, first pics you'll see. It's him holding the Blue Rogues flag.
Save up your money, Techno.
How do you spell Vice?
Vyse.
Okay, yeah, I spelled it wrong.
Save up your money, Techno.
Okay, you said, what'd you say in the first picture?
I said one of the first.
Oh, okay. Because literally, like, the first picture is a statue of an anime girl half naked, bending, bending over.
I want to figure that.
I know, right?
I want that figure.
Alright. I see the figure that you're talking about, though. It's holding a sword with a blue flag.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I prefer this half-naked anime girl, though. She's holding something, too. I gotta click on that.
What?
Investigate.
Now you're
It's a beach ball.
So, you know what time it is?
What are you talking about? That's not the first freaking...
It's time for some gaming news.
Techno, it's the first picture that came up for me. Yeah, I'll send you.
What'd you look for?
Vice statue.
Oh. I just looked at Vice.
Oh, well, I typed in statue, so.
Vice statue. Oh. You know who that... Oh, wait. No. I thought that was,
I don't care who this girl is. I'm just gonna call her the beach ball bending over girl.
I thought it was
that's,
Catherine.
No, that's Saber. From Fate Stay.
Alright.
Fate Stay Night.
Yeah.
She's still the beach ball girl.
It's Saber, for the audience, it's a
But
figure of Saber from Fate
This
Stay
is my
in a
new
bikini.
photo.
In a bikini with a beach ball. That looks deflated. Figures, guys. Those are a thing.
Yeah. Here's... Point Blank pretty much gave me the infection.
He gave you an infection?
Whoa, gross. Get that
Jeez.
checked out.
A virus.
Get
like,
that checked out, buddy.
I know, dude. Are you
Oh,
even allowed on this podcast? Is it carried over the electronic airwaves?
no.
I'm not gonna die, am I?
But yeah, I've been introduced into the hardcore figures. Like, the very expensive ones.
Oh,
Like,
good. Like the ones that you have to take out your life savings for.
Yeah.
pretty much.
You have to donate like all your plasma.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's pretty sick. There's actually like this anime statue I want to get online from this manga. It's like $300. So I know those things are go for an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
So.
They're a lot different than collecting video games, because
Oh, yeah.
once, like,
They get printed and that's it. Like, it's just one pressing of it and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's why the price is so expensive.
Yeah, and they go for God's amount, if, if it's only been made for, like, 100 people, or, however many, like, a low number.
Have you ever seen any of those Bushido statues?
Oh. I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, which ones?
Oh god.
Like I only have one, and I got Harley Quinn, and I'm not even taking her out of the package. Like, she just looks so good the way she is inside the box. I don't even want to take her out, but they make so many other ones that are just I want to get. I want to get like Supergirl. I think they do Mary Jane. I think they even do a Kitty Pryde one.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, so good. Kitty Pryde. Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't know what Bushido statues is, it's basically they're statues of like they just take anime they take female characters of like from different comics or animes, and they're just really nice statues. That's why I already mentioned Supergirl, Mary Jane, Kitty Pryde. They basically kind of focus all on the female characters from different video games and comic books and stuff. If anyone doesn't know, just look it up. It's spelled Bishoujo, Bushido, and they look amazing.
They did one on Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li looks. I think they did Kami too.
Damn it. Now I'm looking.
Good, you should be looking.
Buy them all. Gotta buy them all.
They're not that expensive. The Bushido ones are not that expensive. They're like maybe like $60 to $80, so they're not really that as expensive, but they are pretty high up there.
I've been wanting to get the Dark Magician Yu-Gi-Oh one. He looks like a badass. And
I want Blue Eyes White Karibo. Three-headed Karibo.
My Kurabara one is out next month, in November, and then the next one will be out in December, so I'm not going to have any money for, I guess, January. So, yeah.
But what about Black Friday, Techno?
Oh yeah, well that too. I'll have money for Black Friday. Yeah, GameStop. Their Black Friday deals got leaked, and they're not that good.
Yeah, that wasn't.
But they're all right, I guess.
I saw one or two that I was kind of interested in.
Like Xbox 360 save $140, PS3 save $165. That right there, PS3's better. You save more money. Okay, I'm not gonna start that shit.
Panasonic 3DO or GTFO?
On the 360, if you buy Battlefield 4 on Friday, it's Friday only, it is $29.99. On 360, it doesn't show a PS4 case, it just shows 360. And if you buy, if you're into the whole Disney Infinity, you buy one little figure, you get one free. And, you know, Dan, I know this is all you right here. You got to go to GameStop that Friday, Black Friday, and get Just Dance 2014 on the Wii for only $20.
Son, I got that pre-ordered. Can't wait. And pre-order DLC bonus with all the Justin Bieber songs and Justin Bieber deluxe pack with the Mileys and twerking and stuff
All
like
the
that.
Mileys. Technically, you see that purple PS3? You gonna get that?
Oh yeah, the Grimace edition. That's the best one.
The Grimace
Limited
PS3.
Everyone needs to get that.
Dude, it comes with Jack and Daxter.
Yeah, no. That's
You're all
like
set
the
there.
best. That's like, if you don't have a PS3 yet, that's like the best. Like,
The Grimace one.
Grimace
Get it.
edition, son. Get that. That's where it's at.
for some 360 titles, Halo 4 will be $29.99, $30. Forza Horizon will also be $30.
Good game. Got that for $10. Brand new.
The complete or Game of the Year edition, Red Dead Redemption with both, games. I forget that other title.
This is a pretty good deal. You can get Zelda, Scribblenauts, or Super Mario 3D World for $24.99 if you get a Wii U system. That's pretty good. It's like half the price of the game.
Yeah. So
I didn't think Mario 3D World would be out by then. I'm gonna have to pick that one up too. I'm kind of interested in that one. But they got a new Zelda 3D XL bundle, Luigi's Mansion bundle.
Yeah.
One I saw, you should get it if you don't have it. Tales of Exiliar for like $20. That's fucking awesome.
That was the one. That was one of the ones I was thinking
Great
about getting.
price because those games take forever to drop in price.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, only $40 on PS3.
Friday only, yeah.
Yep, Friday only. And you can get NHL 14 for $40.
Oh man, fuck yeah! I love hitting dudes and sticks and stuff like that. Go Canucks!
Beat the shit out of people.
Go Ottawa Senators!
You saved $20. Oh, and also Dragon's Crown, which I'm actually thinking about getting that on Vita.
You're alone on that one, dude.
Oh, okay. Damn it. What else? Let's see.
I think that's it. The rest of it's just kind of crap.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Beyond Two Souls, Friday only, $40. Also, Last of Us. Also Friday only. This also pretty much said that we were getting the Zelda, Link to Two Worlds, 3DS XL. Yeah, I was losing my words there. And with that, if you buy that, you'll get the game, downloadable. It's not the case. It's kind of like pretty much I forget what other games. I think it's also with the Luigi's Mansion one as well. You get the game downloaded onto your SD card. So, and the best one, in my opinion, best deal, $30. Friday only. A year subscription to PlayStation Plus.
It's a pretty good deal.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Be good to go. Free games for a year, pretty much.
Yeah, and then I'll have a year plus on my Vita whenever I get it.
And your
And
PS4.
And also, whenever I buy the Vita, I'll have even more, I think a month of plus added onto that. You just can't. That wins everything. Right there, boom. For me, anyways. And, I guess my next story, which I'm kinda sad about, because I was really looking forward to this game. Watch Dogs. Delayed.
Yeah, it's taking too long to watch those dogs.
They're getting old, man. They just can't perform though as well as they used to. They're not a young pup.
Yeah. They're tired. But yeah, I heard that. I kind of had a feeling, and it's, I don't know, they're just going to make sure it's the best game possible.
That's good.
Yeah, better than rushing it out.
Yeah.
Because if they rushed it out, it could have been one of those where like everyone gets hyped and then it's like it's just so game, mixed reviews, and it's like now they can really make sure it's really good. Polish it up.
Did you see that advertisement? I think it was in a magazine or a Game Informer, I think, and I can't remember, but like it was a Watchdog ad, and it was, I think it was pulling punches to Xbox One. Like, I think PS3 has, like, it may come out, or, no, PS4, I mean. It may come out sooner on PS4 than Xbox One. I could be wrong, but...
Yeah, I think it'll just come out when it comes out. Gotta keep waiting for those dogs. It's gonna take a while.
Dogs. You don't have to wait on the birds, though.
Yeah, because gunbirds are always ready to go.
Yep.
They're armed and ready. Ready for everything.
Is that all the news you got, Techno?
Yes.
Good stuff.
What do you have, Dan?
So, I have some news articles, and this one in particular is for any fans in the UK, because you guys are getting something pretty awesome that hasn't been confirmed, and probably won't because it's exclusive to a store in your guys' region. But I'm sure our UK listeners, if any, know of the store called Game, which is essentially their GameStop kind of equivalent. And at Game, you could pick up exclusive Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds special edition. And this special edition includes a recently shown item, which if you pre-ordered the game at Game, we're so weird saying that, the name of the store. But if you pre-order the game regardless, you'll get this really awesome little like plastic treasure box, and it makes the noise from like the Zelda games when you open it, so it's pretty cool. They showed that out. That's regardless, like even if you pre-order that game, you'll still get that. But the special edition includes that item, which is really cool, really funny. It also comes with a poster and something else. I forget what it is.
I think it comes with the download code of Link's Awakening.
Yeah, so you get a DLC code for Link's Awakening. That's right. So, I don't think they've announced the price yet, but I'd be paying attention to their website maybe. It might be up for pre-orders, so UK listeners, check that out. That's pretty sweet.
That's where UK gets all the cool stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool for them. I mean, I kind of just want that treasure chest thing. I think that treasure chest is so cool. Like, I
Dude,
would pre-order for that.
I wanted the Pokemon one that came out, but
So, next news article is for Techno and any fans of Killer Instinct, particularly a new one coming out on Xbox One. This is awesome. So guys, if you like physical copies, you're in luck. Sort of. So, recently announced from Microsoft themselves, there's going to be a Killer Instinct Pin Ultimate Edition, as they're calling it. So this is going to retail for $59.99, and it comes with Killer Instinct Ultimate Edition case, Xbox One case, and it'll include all the stuff that the Ultimate Edition is going to have, or the Ultra Edition, which is a separate thing sold for like $40, which has like a bunch of stuff. But you get a case and 2 pins. Yeah, that's the thing. So,
no game.
no game. It's just similar to what happened with Capcom and the DuckTales
Oh,
physical
bring that
copy.
up.
Physical copy. It's essentially like that. You get a DLC code, which for the Ultimate Edition, which is a $40 value. All the characters, all the DLC.
How much you want to bet they're going to do the same thing Capcom did?
That's what they're
And
doing.
then release a copy with an actual game later on.
No, because Capcom finally released a disc for.
Well, they will, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
They could, but yeah, that's so Microsoft's jumping in on that pin case.
That's so
edition.
stupid. They're like,
I'm just weirded out. Like, I don't really care too much about the game, but I'm just weirded out. Like, I don't want this to become a thing. You know, like I don't want this to be like the next big thing. Is like
no, yeah, I know.
cases with pins for everything. It's like, oh, here's a DLC game, or you would have liked a physical copy with it, but now you can get a pin and a case.
No, I'm totally with you, dude. Like, if this is a regular thing in like all my favorite like if Halo 5 came out like this, I would be no, don't do this. This is stupid.
Yeah, like it's just for me, it's the idea of it. Like $60, you're pushing it. Like
that's
at that price,
the problem.
yeah, at that price, you should be getting a physical copy. Because let's be honest, how much does it honestly cost to print one disc? What, maybe like a dollar, maybe 50 cents?
Yeah,
So it's like
a
not
disc is like 50 cents.
Yeah, it's not something ridiculously expensive. You just put the game on the disc and then print the image on the disc, which is a little bit more expensive for quality disc, but still, it's like it doesn't cost that much, and for that price, you should be giving people a physical copy of the game. I don't understand it. It's just, it's a case, cool, with some pins, but at that price, it's like full retail price at $60. Should be a game. That'd be cool.
I'm totally against this thing. Like, not Killer Instinct.
Yeah,
but
I'm not
this
knocking the game. It's just the idea of this is so...
Yeah, the idea of this pin edition is stupid. I got screwed with DuckTales, and if I was interested in Killer Instinct, I would get screwed with this.
Yeah.
So,
But if you are interested, and nothing against you if you are, it is available for pre-order for, like I said, $60, and apparently it's exclusive right now to the Microsoft Store, so you can only get it from the Microsoft Store, and it's due out on November 29th. And they're calling it a limited run, so I don't know how many they're actually going to make. But they keep stressing that it's just a case. It says it doesn't actually include a disc. There's a full game download inside the box. So, yeah, it's weird. I just hope this doesn't become a trend is the main thing.
Just think, if that's all, you didn't get the game download.
oh yeah, no, they gotta put it in there. Is it the whole thing though? Like, because it's a free game to download, and then you pay extra. So, I assume you
it's the $40. Because, you know, the 20, it gets you the 8 characters that the whole new game is $20. If you pay $40, you get the extra costumes and accessories. They say, I don't know what accessories means still, because they haven't, like, said anything, because, I don't know. And then you get emulated Killer Instinct 1, the arcade game, not the Super Nintendo port, but the actual arcade game that has never came out on the original Xbox or the 360 or, PS3, PS4, whatever.
Okay, so you are getting a lot of stuff
Yeah.
with it. It's just not on a disc.
Yeah.
It's no physical copy for it. That's weird. Are you gonna get that Techno pin collector? Get the pin edition?
No.
Oh man, it's only like
I'll
$40.
just, whenever I do get I'm gonna say 360, and Xbox One, I'll just pay the $40.
Yeah, but in other news, this is just kind of an interesting thing. It's nothing confirmed or anything. It's just a little like kind of thing that's thrown out there. So recently, in an interview with this magazine called V or like something, I forget the name of it. V Jump is apparently some Japanese magazine or something. But they had a talk recently, and they got together with 3 RPG developers. There's Hideo Baba, which is the main guy for the Tales of series, Sato for Dragon Quest, and I forget the other guy's name, Hashimoto for Final Fantasy. And they're just kind of, hanging out and talking together. And it starts with this, which is interesting. Baba says, he quotes, "If you can do it, then by all means." And then Sato for Dragon Quest says, "Shall we? We can start right away." And Baba says, "How about it, Akira Toriyama? First Tales of game?" So, like, he's talking to the Final Fantasy guy saying, "Hey, you want to make a Tales of game with us?" Kind of thing. And Hashimoto says, "If Toriyama is okay with it, then we're okay with it, as long as we stay true to the worldview. I think Yuji Horii would be okay with it, too." And back to Hashimoto says, "How about Kazuki, Tales of character designer, draws for Final Fantasy? And Tetsuya Nomura, the character designer for Dragon Quest, and it's like vice versa. It's like the Dragon Quest character designer could design for the Tales of games, and it's like I'm pretty sure Fujisama would do it." So it's like this casual conversation that they had, implying that they should collaborate with all the series together, Tales of, Dragon Quest, and Final Fantasy, and just mix in.
Convoluted stories up the ass.
It'd be amazing though. So you could have Dragon Quest style Tales of game with Final Fantasy story, and there's so many possibilities. And I personally would think it'd be cool if they just came up with something new. Like they combined all their talents that they learned and just make a fresh RPG together. But I think that's the interesting thing is I feel like a lot of Japanese companies and Japanese game designers are more willing to like collaborate with people, because these are competitors in Japan. Like Tales of is super big in Japan, like not so much here in the States, but Tales of in Japan is almost as big as Final Fantasy pretty much. And it's actually apparently really popular with females in Japan too, so it's a pretty big series. So they're essentially like competitors talking to each other, but they're like, hey, it would be cool if we actually did something together, combine our talents and make game. There's so many cool possibilities that could happen. I think it'd be pretty cool. So hopefully that actually leads to something. It's just a little kind of, casual conversation that they had for a magazine interview, but it could become something pretty special. Who knows?
That reminded me. Square Enix wants to put Dragon Quest 1 through 8 on mobile devices. I know.
Amazing. Dragon Quest on the go with your phones and the touching.
No. It's so horrible. Why the hell? It's like it started with Final Fantasy with I think 4.
Oh yeah, Square Enix has lately been really pushing hard for the mobile market, which is a sad thing. They like that. They like them cell phones, man. But I think it's also a difference of culture. I think cell phone games are ridiculously popular in Japan, so it's just weird. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But really quickly, other news. So Tales of Symphonia Chronicles is a updated kind of remake coming out in March. Right now, I don't know if it's confirmed, but for now, they say March next year. And it's a compilation of Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube and Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World, which is on the Wii. And they're essentially HD kind of remakes of them put onto like one disc. And it's going to retail for a regular $40, but if you're a collector like me, they announced an awesome collector's edition for it. You can buy it on Bandai Namco's website, which I don't recommend after the whole fiasco with Digital River. So the good thing is you don't have to buy it from Bandai Namco. You can also get it from Amazon.com, which is where I pre-ordered mine, and GameStop. So for $100, you will get a special collector's edition packaging box with art from the studio who did the animation, a multi-disc soundtrack CD, so multiple discs. They haven't confirmed how many, but that's awesome because I fucking love the music from Tales of Symphonia. It's so damn good. Like, it's some of the, for me personally, I think it's some of the best music in the Tales of series. A paperback novel detailing the events between the two games, so like it kind of tells a story in between Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. And the big thing is a set of 5 Chibi Chara figurines from the two games, so you get 4 characters, so you get the main characters from both games and the main girls from both games, and this little like chibi version of this dog character, which I don't know because I haven't played Dawn of the New World, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's from that, but they're little chibi figurines, so that's really sweet. I pre-ordered it. I can't wait. So, for Tales of fans, I'd just keep an eye out for that. Like I said, you can get it from Bandai Namco, GameStop, and Amazon.com. It's $100, so I'm excited. But that's all my news.
I have some news stories as well.
Good. I'm happy.
Would you like to hear them?
Yes, please tell me more.
Alright. PS4 controller works by default on Windows PC. I know you guys play a lot of PC games, so you guys might be interested in this. The DualShock 4 controller for the PS4 will work out of the box with Windows PC, which Sony has confirmed. Previously, the PS3 DualShock 3 controller it required a special drivers, third-party software to work with Windows PCs, while the Xbox 360 controller was PC compatible. Well, now SCE President, I'm going to butcher this name, Shuhei Yoshida has revealed on his Twitter that the DualShock 4 controller will work by default on Windows PC, adding that it will be compatible for basic functions only. So it won't, like the touchpad on the controller, that won't work on the PC. It's going to be just like a basic controller. But multiple developers who have access to the DS4 controller, including Retro City Rampage's creator, has also confirmed that this will work on the PC as well. So I know you guys play like a lot of PC Steam games, so I figured you guys might be interested in this. So thoughts? I don't play PC games. So.
It's good. Good. Another controller.
Yeah, because I use my PS3 controller currently to play PC games, Steam games, but it requires like this little program.
Yeah.
So, but it works. But it would be good to have it good to go like right away.
Is it really that difficult to set up though?
No, it's super easy. Just download it. It's a program.
It's just kind of annoying
that
you have to use another program to run it, and then I could just plug up my 360 controller and works like a charm.
So this is a good thing then.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you guys.
I'm glad.
Okay, well I got another news story here it's for the PS4. This one's kind of sad news, so you might want to sit down for this one.
I'm seat belt in.
Okay. Foxconn admits to overworking students on PS4 assembly lines. Immediate action taken to bring campuses to full compliance. The Chinese manufacturer Foxconn, that's Foxconn, has been forcing labor on thousands of students from a IT engineering program at the XI Institute of Technology. Per Games in Asia, the reports state that the students have been forced to work at Foxconn's Yankai plant under the disguise of an internship. Students have been told if they refuse to participate, they lose 6 course credits, which effectively means they will not be able to graduate. Students said that they're working the exact same hours as normal workers. The only difference is they're not getting paid because, like I said, they're considering it like an internship. But according to various reports, the students that were assigned to these jobs have no relation to their field of study, including assembly and packing PS4s. In the statement issued by Quartz, which is Association of CVG, a Chinese manufacturer, acknowledged that the engineering students who are assigned to night shifts and overtime has done so in direct violation with the company's policies. Immediate actions have been taken to bring that campus into full compliance with their code and policies by reinforcing the policies that no overtime and no night shifts for student interns. Even though such work is voluntary, all remaining interns have the right to terminate their participation in the program at any given time without losing course credit. So, yeah. So there's a huge labor thing in China where they were forcing college interns to make and package PS4s. Kind of sucks.
It's pretty messed up.
That is kind of messed up. It really
It's really
is.
messed up. It's like,
Especially the fact that like they couldn't quit. You can't. What do you like? How do you take that? Like, no, if you leave this, you do not get the course credits and you can't graduate.
Yeah.
Like, how do you take that? It's like you really have no choice but to stay and assemble PS4s and put them in boxes. I don't know.
it's like forced labor. And there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, it is forced labor, but it looks like they got in a hold of it. They're not going to do it anymore. So I don't know how well they're going to do, like how well they're going to, stop that, but they're going to stop it. So
It's good that they aren't losing any credits, because not graduating, that would suck.
yes, it would.
It hasn't happened to me. I graduated, but I would have hated not graduating with my class.
Well, I'm pretty sure all the interns at this company were kind of like disappointed and upset and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I have another news story. It's about Keiji Inufane and Capcom. Keiji Inufane is open to Capcom publishing Mighty Number 9, retooling it as Mega Man. With the extremely successful Kickstarter to the tune of $4 million under the belt, Keiji Inufane has turned his attention to the press. In an interview with Game Informer magazine, he has revealed that if Capcom were to make him a decent offer, he would allow them to publish the game and possibly retool it to be Mega Man. He admits that the terms for the deal would have to be perfect, but there's no reason to go to Capcom at this moment. Project Number 9 started with a moderate goal of $900,000, which it easily made. But because of backers of, the backers of the game, they reached $4 million, which got it to the point where it was able to be on the 3DS and the Nintendo Wii U. But Keiji Inufane says, I would hear their terms. If they have the best terms, I would go with Capcom. There's no reason not to publish with Capcom, and I certainly don't feel feel there's any reason that I should publish with Capcom. Literally, it would be very cut and dry business negotiations. If they have the best terms, the logical businessman in me would say, yes, let's go with Capcom. Keiji Inufane is also careful to mention that the terms of Capcom's published in the title, the team he has raised would need full creative control of the game, and we know in the past that Capcom has meddled with the Mega Man series and before, causing serious disappointments to the fans. Keiji Inufane also says, but the base of this game is what we wanted to create something original. If they gave us an offer we couldn't refuse, that would mean having to change the main character to Mega Man. On the top of that, it would still have to be our IP, which is what we want. I can't foresee this happening. We really want to make this our thing. So it sounds like he doesn't really have a problem with them publishing the game, but he wants it to be their IP, their creative team. You know, they want it to be their stuff. They don't want Capcom turning it into like something stupid. So I don't know. I honestly don't know how I feel about this.
So, wait. He made Beck, I believe is the name of Mighty Number 9, the main character.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind if, like, they change it to Mega Man?
Yeah, he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind Capcom publishing the game if the deal's right. And to me, yeah, it sounds like he doesn't mind changing the character to Mega Man. But what he does care about, he wants it to be his IP, his creative team doing the game. You know, basically they want to have everything that's in the game, their internal systems in the game intact. You know, they don't want Capcom going in and changing like level designs or characters designs without Keiji Inufane knowing. You know, that's what I got out of it while reading this. So,
that's just weird, though. Like, you create a new character, and you just want to go back to the old one?
Well, he's not saying that at all. He's saying if the deal is right, he has no... He doesn't see anything bad going with Capcom, if the deal's right. But if Capcom just says, no, we want to publish your game, and we're going to change this and this and this, then he's going to say, no, I don't want you publishing my game. Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
I don't, like I said, I don't know how I feel about this, because Capcom has screwed me in the past before. I don't like Capcom right now. And if Capcom publishes Mighty Number 9, a game I really, 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 really want to play, I don't know. I'm confused on what I would do, but I don't know. Dan, what do you think?
I think it's, like, personally, I think it's weird, because, like, if that happens, I feel like Capcom is just kind of milking off of him, you know? So it's like he's working hard to, like, make a new game and do all this work, and just the idea of, like, Capcom being like, oh, okay, we'll publish the game for you, and we'll let you do what you want. But the fact is that Capcom's still making a profit off something that Keiji Inufane started from the ground up, you know? So I personally would want to just see him, like, self-publish it with Concept, his company, and just keep going, because it's his work, so why should someone else kind of bank money off of it, kind of thing?
Well, Capcom's kind of already done this before. You remember the Street Fighter Cross Mega Man game? They didn't sell that game, but you know they did publish. Well, they did put out the game for, you know, the guy who created that game, and you can buy that game technically. If you go to like the Capcom store, they have like this little Mega Man USB Mega Buster thing. You know, I think it's like 8 gigs, and Street Fighter X Mega Man is on that little thing, so technically you're kind of buying the game. But I don't know, like they've done this before, so they've taken a game that someone else made and published it themselves. So
yeah.
This is not something new to Capcom.
I think the case with that is that it was really independently developed. I think only like one guy or like a couple guys made it, so from their standpoint, it would have made sense for Capcom to publish it because it would have got more attention. Because like it would reach a wider audience than if it just stayed some small indie game.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying it's this thing is not new to Capcom. Like they've done it before, but I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of mixed on it. Like I don't want, like, if Capcom publishes this game, I kind of don't want to play it, but I really do want to play it. I don't know. I'm mixed. I don't know what to think about this. So. Yeah. And like I put in, like I participated in the Kickstarter too, so I'm getting my copy of the game. It's just, but I have one last news story for you guys, and this one kind of is a bummer as well. Pokemon X and Y trainers are experiencing game-breaking bugs in the game. If you are playing Pokemon X and Y or are thinking of picking it up, listen to this. There's a game-breaking bug that are causing players to lose their game saves. The bug has been pinpointed to saving in a city called Luminous City, and for some reason saving here will cause the game to prevent you from loading the game up in future playthroughs. Due to many players this is causing a lot of players to either delete the process and start the entire game over. Nintendo has not released an official statement of yet, but a fix will probably be released soon. In the meantime, they're telling players not to save in this city and to work around, that there are ways to work around the bug. If you are encountering this bug, I can't speak right now, but if you're having this issue, try this method. When you load up your game, try mashing the home button while the screen is black, and your game may load. This is not like a guaranteed method, but I have read on different forums that a lot of people are doing this, and it's actually working for them. But the best way to avoid this whole thing right now until a patch is released is just not save in that city. Like go outside the city or something and save it, and then, but yeah, do not save in that city. So.
It sucks. It's all
That's weird.
It really does suck because the city that I'm talking about, this Luminous City, it's like
later in the game.
No, it's actually kind of early,
Huh.
but it's like the big city. Like it's like all the different stores are there. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's the major city. Like in the games, there's like small towns you go to that have the each Pokemon gym, but then there's one gigantic city that has all these department stores and cafes and casinos, and it's that one grand city. So yeah, but in that city, that's where people are encountering the bug if they save the game. So I'll just tell people just
saving.
If you're gonna save the game, step outside the city and save in like the wooded area, that the pathway.
Yeah, save in the route area.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Nintendo has not released an official statement yet, but I would think that a patch is coming soon. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But that is basically all my news. So.
So, is it that time for questions? Can we answer stuff?
Well, we have 4 questions actually. We have 4 questions. So, is that what you guys want to do? Questions?
Yeah.
Sure.
Jump into some questions.
All right. Well, our number 1 question comes from Nick. He asks, "What has been the dumbest Pokemon design to date or so far?" The dumbest design. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with Electrode and Voltorb.
Yeah.
They're basically just
They kill themselves.
No. I mean like the design, the look of them. Like they're just
they're
Pokeballs. They're Pokeballs with eyes. I'm like, you really can't get any more. You really can't get any more lazy than that. So I'm going with those 2, Voltorb and Electrode, because they're just Pokeball with eyes, and you just reverse it, and Especially like when one evolves into the other one, it's like, what do? You just turn the Pokeball upside down and you got a new Pokemon. Yeah, like that's all it was, really. Yeah, I'm going with those two.
Okay, so normally I haven't played a Pokemon since Sapphire, right? So I only know like up to the first gen and up to the third gen. But there's a stupid ass ice cream Pokemon, which is pretty stupid. And I used to think that was the stupidest shit for the longest time until Pokemon X and Y came out, and they totally topped it. So it is number 50, the stupid ass Pokemon called Klefki. He's a fucking keychain Pokemon.
Oh,
He is
yeah!
a keychain. That is bullshit. That is the stupidest
dude.
fucking thing. It's like, don't make him mad at you or else he's gonna jingle his keys in your face. It's like,
Dude, shut up. He's on my team right now.
That is the stupidest fucking Pokemon.
Oh.
He is on my team right now, and I am not lying.
He's gonna jingle those keys to death. He's gonna kill you with noise and keys. He's gonna jingle them all up in your face.
Dude, the greatest thing about that Pokemon, when he dies, like the chain part breaks and all the keys like fall on the floor. Shut up, that is an awesome Pokemon.
That is the stupidest awesome Pokemon ever. It's so fucking stupid.
I would have to say I forgot the name of the Pokemon, but it was
Charmander?
No. Damn it.
No, he's a badass.
He was it was pretty much just a totem pole.
Oh yeah. Fuck. It was from Silver, right?
I think
It's called like,
so.
it starts with an X or something. It's called like Xanu or something. And
Dude, no, fuck you. That thing was awesome.
I didn't mind that.
I know exactly what Pokemon you're talking about. It's like, it looks like a totem pole, but
Yeah,
like,
it's like
on
a
the top
bird
of
kind of
it,
looking.
it has like a bird's head. Screw you, that Pokemon was awesome. He was also on my team.
Oh man, you should get him. Keychain Pokemon, ice cream Pokemon. Like,
You guys are making fun of the Pokemon on my team.
Hard. Put Muck on there. Muck is a beast. He's just slime. That's great. What else? What else could we put on there?
He ain't slime.
He's just goo. He's like
He's like sludge or something.
Dude. Turn his name around.
What, Muck?
It's pretty much goop. Still goop.
Okay. His evolution, I should say.
Muck doesn't have an evolution.
Wait, doesn't he? Isn't it Grimer? Or no, that's...
No,
oh, no,
no,
Grimer's the evolution of Muck.
Muck is the final
Muck,
evolution.
yeah. Then,
They're both
I
good.
was right, yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty bad. What else? Come on, let's keep them going. There's like so many fucking bad.
No, you guys are making fun of the Pokemon on my team. Shut
I'm
up.
sorry, those keychains, man. Like, he's gonna jingle those keys all up in your face.
Dude, that keychain Pokemon rocks. He's like stealing goats. Shut up.
Ditto was kinda just there.
Yeah, entity kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, there was that garbage bag Pokemon.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
He was in,
He was...
I think he was in black and white.
Yeah.
There was him. I don't know, I'm still going with my
Yellow
electric
Tank.
bag.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Klefki. What a bullshit Pokemon. Does he evolve? Does he have evolution where he's like a big ass keychain holder?
No.
Damn it.
He does not evolve.
That's bullshit. Should have like 3 evolutions.
Have 4 keys.
Oh, Mega Klefki. Oh my god. Like 100-pound Klefki keychain Pokemon.
Now you're just making fun of the Pokemon I like. Shut up.
I don't like any of these Pokemon from Pokemon X and Y. It's so bad. Oh man.
Okay. I'll ask you guys a question. What is the most badass Pokemon design?
Charmander is a fucking salamander with fire. Badass right there.
The most badass one? Let's see.
Yeah.
I used to think what's his name was pretty badass. Tyranitar. Thought he was cool. Big
I
ass
have
dinosaur.
no idea what that is.
He was
You don't know
what
what Tyranitar is?
He was in Silver and Gold.
Oh, really?
He was the evolution of what's his face, Larvitar.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
He's super
yeah.
fucking badass, and he has a
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah, I had him on my team.
yeah, he's a badass. I thought Moltres was fucking badass because it's essentially a
Yeah.
phoenix, and the phoenix is fucking awesome. Why would you not
Yeah.
want that? That's-
I always thought Scyther was a badass.
he's pretty cool. His thing Hitmo channel's pretty badass.
I kind of like that new one, Gren Ninja. He's water and dark, but he's like a frog ninja thing, and like his tongue wraps around his neck, but the way it's wrapped around his neck, it looks like a scarf.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I actually have a picture of him. I'll send them to you right now.
I used to think Nido King was badass too. Nido King was pretty cool. Oh, Machamp, he's a bro.
Machamp.
He's a bro.
Let's see. I always thought Mewtwo looked kind of badass.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's like the ultimate badass Pokemon.
What was that Hitmonlee's, like, not his evolution, because I think that's, like in Silver and Gold, he got like a, like, first evolution.
Yeah, let's take it back. I don't remember that.
It was like a small little thing.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Yeah, I forget his name, but like, yeah,
It's like Top,
Hitmon Top.
something like that.
No, well, no, the Top was like his third evolution.
Oh.
There was one Pokemon that could evolve it 3 different ways, and one way was Lee, Hitmon Top, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan. But then, yeah, I think, are you talking about Top is the one you like?
Yeah, he's small and he like spinned.
Yeah, that's Hitmon Top.
Yeah.
But I forget what he evolved from. He evolved from this like little boxer guy or something. I don't know. I forget.
Dragonite's pretty cool. I like Dragonite. I'm just leaving like first gen Pokemon because I love them. Oh no, I fucking loved Rayquaza to death in Pokemon Sapphire. I thought Rayquaza was badass. Just because he could learn so many moves too. Like he was a Pokemon you did not want to fight against because you never knew what kind of moves he had. So he was.
I always thought Lugia was kind of cool.
Yeah, Lugia's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Porygon.
like the-
Porygon's a total badass. So I mean, fucking polygons and shit.
Giving Caesars to little kids
That's
since the 90s.
See, I like a lot of the Pokemon too that are inspired by like actual animals and like mythology and stuff like that. Because I'm always a sucker for that. Oh, you know what I thought was pretty cool too? Kabutops.
Oh, yes.
He was pretty fucking cool. Like he looked badass. I liked him.
Yeah.
Fucking Snorlax, he's a total bro.
Dude, Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon.
I
love
love
him.
Snorlax.
What was that beetle?
There's
He would...
Weedle, Kakuna. It evolves into Beedrill.
No,
Weedle.
he was in Silver and Gold. He was a... It's like Hercule...
You talking about Heracross?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he has like the little
I
pincer
love...
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He
remember him. He
was a badass.
I forget a lot of Pokemon from Silver and Gold, but you guys are bringing them up. I remember.
Because I remember... This is a little story, like, I caught one, and, like, I had to go up and down on this, like, pathway, and I was trying to, like, defeat, some gym leader, I don't remember, and I wanted that Pokemon, and, well, my stepsister, like, I guess I put the Game Boy up, and she started playing it. She saved over it. And I was like I had like 5 badges or something. I was like, I just want to cry. And then my dad was like, oh, you can just do it again. I was like, no! I wanted to punch her in the face.
Did you?
No, because that was a nice guy.
I don't know. She messed with your Pokemon.
I know. If she did that to me, today, I would.
You would punch her in the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Don't forget about Diglett.
Diglett?
Diglett's a badass.
Dude, I always liked the episode where like Diglett was in that one. It was like they was like Diglett, Diglett, Diglett. It was like so hypnotic. I was like, oh my god, I love this thing.
He's awesome.
Dude, I gotta think like the ultimate Pokemon is Eevee.
You don't know, I've always thought Gyarados was badass too. Fucking Gyarados. It's like inspired by Orochi, the legendary dragon.
Yeah. Did you see the mega form of Gyarados?
Oh, is there a mega form of Gyarados?
Yeah, there's a mega form of Gyarados. He looks so fucking badass.
Is it the red Gyarados?
Oh, I caught one of those. I remember it's silver and gold. I caught a red Gyarados.
Yep.
No, he's still blue. He's still blue, but he has like red on him, like on his sides when he goes mega.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, you could probably just Google like Mega Gyarados and you'll find a picture.
But yeah, like you go to that fishing spot or whatever, because like the villagers or the town people say, oh, there's no fish or whatever because that red Gyarados is like scaring all the fish away, and then you go battle it, catch it, and I was like, oh, yeah. Red Gyarados. Like, whenever you first saw he was red, I was like, what is
awesome.
this? What is this? Is my game screwed up?
I thought that too. I thought the color was off. I was like, oh man.
It's like, there's no contrast on a Game Boy Color.
And that's the one that introduced like other like random. It would randomly generate some like other colored Pokemon sometimes.
Yeah, the shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, because I remember catching like another red Pokemon or something. I forgot what it was. Randomly, it just appeared randomly. And when I saw it, I was like, is my game broken? Like, I don't think it's supposed to be that color.
Yeah, and then Silver and Gold also had first like Night and Day, which would give 2 new evolutions to Eevee, Umbreon and
Espeon.
Yeah. Which I always wanted Umbreon, but my Eevee evolved during the daytime, so I got Espeon.
It's a lot of awesome Pokemon. And some pretty stupid ones, but there's a lot of awesome Pokemon.
Yeah, apparently all the stupid ones are on my team.
Yeah, there you go. Best team.
The cute chain one was awesome. Shut up. Alright, well, next question is from Tipton Danielson. He says, what's your favorite soda? Mine is Pepsi.
Oh, this is hard. I have a bunch. Alright, so I fucking love Dr. Pepper, because you can't go wrong with Dr. Pepper. And then, any variants like cherry Dr. Pepper is pretty cool. I love cherry soda in general. Like, I've always been a big fan of cherry soda. Wild cherry Pepsi, cherry Coke.
Oh, yeah.
I love Coke. I think I'm more of, Coke or Pepsi. I'm usually more Coke. But I do like Pepsi, too. I don't mind it. Like, And, yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I mean, I do have some other ones that, like, I'll drink every now and then. Like, some of the Mountain Dew variants are pretty good. I like them.
Yeah.
I used to like a bunch of, like, sodas that aren't here anymore. Like, I used to fucking love Tropical Sprite, but they got rid of that. And I was so sad.
Tropical Sprite.
Oh,
you mean
so fucking...
Sprite Remix?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Tropical
Oh my
Sprite
god. Oh god, yes.
I fucking miss that so much. I used to buy that all the time.
They had 3. I forget.
Yeah, they had like Berry Blast or something. They
Berry
had, like,
Blast, Tropical, and I forget the other one.
Yeah, I know the other one you're talking about too. It came out later. But Tropical was like the first one that was like so good. I was like, damn, it's so good. And then it got discontinued or something after a year or so. That made me sad. I used to drink Pepsi Blue. Remember that? That was the thing.
I used to drink the Pepsi Clear. I like that one.
Yeah. So
And I think they found like a rat or a finger in there or something.
Or some drugs in it or something that got snuck into it.
I think so. It was like they found something in there that just can't like screwed up the whole thing. I forget what it was though.
What about you, Techno? I know you got some answers for this.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns.
Oh man.
Like elegant sparkling water.
Fanta.
No.
Fanta, Fanta. Don't you want a Fanta?
I don't even see those commercials anymore.
Well, because those are all those back in the day.
Well, my favorite soda, Surge #1. I love that thing, and I know there's like a like thing on Facebook. They're trying to get Surge back, but it'll never happen. I know. It's sad because it was good and a lot better than Mountain Dew. So, but Pepsi Blue, love it, love it, love it. Like I know a lot of people didn't like it. That's probably why.
Yeah, I fucking love Pepsi Blue. I used to buy that all the time.
Yeah.
So good.
I love Pepsi. I'm a Pepsi guy. Most people, like, I've heard that it's mostly Southerns like Coke and Northerns like Pepsi. And I guess that's true.
In West Coast, we go both ways. We're indifferent.
But I'm more of a Pepsi guy. Coke's just kinda, it feels really weird on my teeth. I don't like it as much at all. But like Pepsi Blue, Pepsi Lime, with Pepsi with lime. Pepsi Twist, Vanilla Pepsi Vanilla, I should say, because that was the name of it. And
Did you ever drink Vault? I used to drink Vault. Vault was cool.
oh yeah,
It was good stuff.
oh yeah, that was pretty much like the second coming of Surge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like that's what everyone called it. Pretty much was another Surge.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
And during 9th grade, we started, my friends and I started landing, Counter-Strike, Call of Duty 1, 2, and 4, and others. And we had this thing called a Dodge Run, and what it was the gas station that we did go to is called Dodge's Chicken, and we just called it Dodge Run, and that, like, someone would yell out Dodge Run, while we're playing the game, and we just get up off our chairs and head out the door, and we go to the gas station, pick up like so many vaults and like snacks and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Yeah. You mentioned Mountain Dew. Yeah. Fan of the Mountain Dew Game Fuels. And
Yeah, Game
I
Fuel.
remember the original Game Fuels. That's when I drank it.
Halo 3.
Yeah, I remember.
And no, none of the new ones are the same as Halo 3 Game Fuel. They were very different. I know WoW had Game Fuel, like 2 actually, for like the Alliance and Horde. Ugh. They were like, the Horde one was like orange type. I don't know. And then the Alliance was like a purplish type. I don't really know what the flavors were. So, what else? Halo 4 had it. It's not the same as 3. And I remember when they started doing those democracies.
Yeah, and they'd have people
They
vote
had
for different
three,
flavors.
yeah, different flavors, and people just went online and picked one, and you'd leave you with one. And 2012 or 2011 was another one. It had I forget the damn names of them. Damn it. Let me look them up.
Well, in the meantime, you know what other Mountain Dew I used to like is Mountain Dew Livewire, because I used to be a big fan of orange soda.
Dude, they still make them.
Yeah, that's good, because I still buy Livewire. That's what I know, because it's pretty good. I like orange soda sometimes. It's pretty
Yeah. Yeah.
Code Red was okay. I didn't mind Code Red. It's like cream soda. But
Yeah,
I've never been a big fan of cream soda.
I remember when they launched Code Red, and like everyone here was drinking it. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, I've never been too huge on cream flavored soda. Every now and then, like maybe during the summer or something, but it's not something I could drink all the time.
Yeah, okay. Here were the ones for the latest Democracy. Typhoon, which was a tropical flavored one. Distortion, which was a lime, which was pretty much just the more limier Mountain Dew. And the one that won, and my freaking favorite, was Whiteout. It, like, I saw this, I was like, please let this be good. And I was like, oh, yes. Like, the gods have answered my question.
I never tried that. What does it taste like?
It's like a smooth citrus.
That sounds good.
It's so damn good. And they still making, and every time I'm out at like a gas station or, somewhere, I pick one up because, they're good. They had Twitters for each flavored, for all 3 flavors, and like I'd follow the white one, and they, come on, and I was so glad Whiteout won. So, and like, if you remember, the one before it had Revolution, which was like a wild berry flavored, which was like a light blue, and Supernova, which was like I don't know what kind of color that is. That doesn't look too tasty. It's strawberry. It's like a dark red. And then the one that won that they still make is Voltage, which is a raspberry citrus flavor. So, yeah, getting on those soda facts.
So it turned into the soda podcast.
Yes.
And my answer was just Pepsi.
Good man.
Oh, and see, now you know why I'm a fat ass. So, yeah.
Well, it's good stuff. Those are some of our favorite sodas.
Alright, well, he has another question, and he asks, also, would it bother you guys to get a game such as COD, Ghost, or Battlefield 4 on this generation of consoles, knowing that a superior version of the same game is being released on next generation consoles, even if you plan on not getting either? That's his question.
Well, I will have a PC that can beat this generation.
That's true. We might as well get it on there. Be good to go. I see what you're asking, though.
Yeah. Also, if people don't know, they've announced that the new Call of Duty Ghosts on everything that it's coming out for will have dedicated servers. It's not like an Xbox exclusive. It's, you have dedicated servers. And if you don't know what that means, it means that pretty much what it means is it will run a lot better and not laggy, and like you're in a match and then you like suddenly drop for some weird reason. So, yeah. So, if you want to buy it, you're not really going to get much out of buying it on PS4 or Xbox One, other than,
you're not going to lose out on much, except for very, subtle kind of improvements.
Very small, because if they were making the game for the PS3 and Xbox 360, then what's going to be a lot better? Graphics aren't going to, you ain't going to tell a difference.
Yeah.
So,
and for someone like me who's never been big on graphics, it'd be hard for me to pick up on the subtle little improvements. And even if they did, say I did buy Call of Duty Ghosts, don't they have that upgrade program currently where if you buy it on the PS3 or 360, you can upgrade for $10 or $15 to downloadable PS4 copy or something?
I have no idea.
I thought they announced something like that, but I think they have something like that where it's an upgrade kind of thing. But yeah. I to be brutally honest, I really have a hard time noticing some of the improvements between the next gen and this gen. So I wouldn't notice too much. I'd be content with whatever system I get it on. If I did, I'm not really interested in either game, but if I did, I wouldn't notice it,
I think it's good that they're putting it on both systems.
Yeah, it's good.
Because just like you say, if you get it on 360 or the PS3, that's fine. That's your current system right now. But and then if you get it on the Xbox One or the PS4, like Dan said, you could probably upgrade it or just buy another copy of the game. That's your choice. But I think it's good. The more systems you release that one game on, the better. I think the better it's gonna do. Usually, it doesn't even have to be Call of Duty or Battlefield. It could be any game. We could take. Well, you know what? We'll take Ultra Street Fighter 4. Okay, that's coming out. That's coming out on the 360. It's coming out on PS3, and it's also coming out for the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's the same difference. And I already have a 360. I already have a PS3, and I would get it on those systems. If I had a PS4 at the time, which I probably won't, I would get it on the PS4 or the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? So I would get it on the most updated system I own. But if I don't have those updated systems, then obviously I'll get it for the one I do have, the one that's more advanced that I currently have. You know what I mean? I think it's good that they're releasing it on multiple systems. Because people are going to buy it, no matter what system they have.
Yeah.
So. And we have one last final question from Shinobi Magos, and he says, "What are your guys' favorite brand of headphones or earphones?"
I would say right now my favorites are Tritons. I use them for. I have a pair for my PS3, and they're great.
Honestly, I don't care. When I'm looking for a new pair of headphones, I just kind of go to Target and find the one that's like $10, and I just buy it. As long as it just plays music, or as long as I can listen to the music that I want to listen to, that's all I care about.
Yeah, I used to be the same, but I just invest in a little bit more expensive ones because I always ran into a goddamn issue where, like, I'd buy some of the $10 headphones and then over a year, like, it would cut out in, like, one of the headphones. So, like, I'd only get audio from, like, the right side or the left side.
Yeah,
Like, I always
yeah.
had that issue. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll spend a little bit more and get some decent quality headphones. So the headphones I use now for my iPod...
Them Beats.
No, I don't have
Great.
Beats. I don't go that expensive. I wish, though. But the headphones I use for my iPod are actually really good, and they're not that expensive. They're like $35, maybe $40. They're a white pair of Sony headphones, Sony earbuds, you know, like the ones you actually kind of put in your ears. And they have, like,
Yeah.
the volume adjuster and your microphone, so, like, you can hook it up to your phone and use it as a microphone. They're common. But I like it because, like, I'll put my iPod in my pocket or something. I'll be walking around campus, and sometimes it's annoying to have to keep bringing out my iPod to kind of, like, change the song, so I can, like, double tap on the little, like, volume adjuster and it'll go to the next song, or I can, like, hold it down and it'll actually tell me the name of the song that's playing and the artist, which is really cool. So, like, I can have it in my pocket. I'll be like, shit, what's the song called? And I'll just hold it down and it'll tell me. That's pretty cool. And you can, like, backtrack. So you can essentially control your iPod with this small little thing that's, like, attached to the headphones, you know. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the small little volume adjuster and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I really like that, and the quality is actually really good. And the ones I use right now are also Sony. They're like Sony clip-on earbuds. Like, they have a little fuzzy and stuff like that, but they're actually really good. Like, they're really loud. And I like that. The bass is pretty good. Yeah. I guess Sony, since I have a lot of Sony. Can't go wrong with Sony.
I used to always use the ones that came with the iPod.
Yeah.
The white earbuds, and I like you said, I had the problem with, like, one always just
Yeah,
canceled out.
same here.
The ones I got now, I forget what brand they are, but they don't go in your ear. They rest up against it. You know, so they got the little foam things. Like, so I don't know what. Like I said, I don't know what brand they are, but again, like, you know, I just went into Target and I paid, I think, like $10-15 for them, and that's generally what I do. You know, I'll keep using those until they fail.
Yeah. Like the Sony ones I mentioned, like these white headphones with the, like, volume adjuster and playback, feedback. I've had them for almost 2 years now, and they still sound great. Like, no issues with them. So I think it's one of those things where you kind of get what you pay for. Yeah. Good stuff.
But that's all the questions we have today.
Good stuff. Talked
So.
about some interesting things. Had a little mini soda podcast in there, in addition to the main podcast.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So we want to jump into some games we've been playing recently.
Yeah, let me just go to Techno's Facebook.
Oh, wait, I need to get my phone so I can check his Instagram. So start us off, Techno. That way we can make sure
I
you don't miss anything.
actually
We'll back you up.
haven't played much of anything. And I know. That's scary.
You usually have like 90 games you want to list off.
Yeah, well, I think, unless I forgot a bunch, I only have one game. And that game is Saints Row 2.
Oh yeah, I saw you playing that on Steam for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to finish it because I'm really close. And so, yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff though. Like I watched all of what Netflix has of a regular show. Love it. I laugh every time. It's such a good show. And I'm glad it's finally getting a game at and from Way Forward. That's awesome. And it like Mordecai the Blue Jay and Rigby the squirrel, or no, a raccoon, sorry. It reminds me of me and my brother, my younger brother. Like, just fighting all the time. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It just brings back some memories, just like me picking on them. Because, they had that whole thing where they're playing the Sega Master System in one episode, and they're like, Rigby's like, I want to be player one, and Mordecai's like, we'll play punchies for it. And if you never played punchies before, you have to, whoever hits the other one the hardest, wins. So, like, Rigby punches him, and, Mordecai doesn't really flinch or anything, and then Mordecai punches him and, like, just goes to the freaking wall. Yeah. It's a fucking great show. I love it. And, I've been watching some Always Sunny, and oh my, that's a good show too. Very funny. Have you watched it?
I watched
Dan?
some of it.
Yeah.
It's
Danny
pretty funny.
DeVito.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What a guy.
That's part of the reason is I love Danny DeVito.
Yeah. It's crazy. Been watching, I was looking on Crunchyroll, and they had a, Beautiful Joe anime. I had no idea, and I was told it was on Kids WB.
Yeah, like a long time ago.
I had
Oh yeah,
no
I remember
idea.
that. I remember that takes
I
me
had
back. 'Cause
no
I remember
idea.
That. That's really
Yeah, they played. I think it was like right before Yu-Gi-Oh.
I remember that because I used to wait for Yu-Gi-Oh and then I wound up watching Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, well, watched it on Crunchyroll. I haven't watched it all. It's 2 seasons, 26 episodes. And, yeah, it's in English, and I was like, holy shit. So, and I think that's it.
Do you want me to tell you what you've been playing?
Sure. Because
Techno's been playing Sunset Riders,
yeah.
Mortal Kombat Shaolin Knights, Shaolin Monks, I mean. He's been playing... I'm just going down the list.
This is why we're here for you.
He's been watching Sonic Riders.
You mean playing?
Watching. It's an anime.
No, it's not.
Well, the image you have on Facebook is an anime, or it's a cutscene of the game. So
It's the opening.
Okay, you've been playing that then. You've been playing Metroid Fusion?
Oh my... It's like the biggest thing I've played. My God, how do I forget
slacking.
these things?
That's
And
why we're here
You and
I'm
you
almost done with Fusion 2.
and you've also been playing Dragon Warrior.
I played a little bit of that, yeah.
And that's everything on your Facebook.
Good job.
Damn.
See, we gotta back you up.
He's been watching a lot more too.
Oh, good. He's helping me.
He's been watching Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh, yeah, I finished that one.
Oh, okay, well. Let's see. I think there's some Gundam
It's a
one in
fucked up
there.
anime, too. So,
And
Go
he's
on.
been watching a Gundam show. I don't know which one, just Gundam something.
oh, Gundam 0079.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. The first one.
And that's everything he's been doing.
Damn it. It's these 2 weeks. This 2-week thing.
It's
I don't
too
know
much
how you
for
can
you.
forget him. I don't know how you can
But-
forget what you've done. Alright, well, Dan, what have you been playing? Hold on, let me go to your Facebook.
I don't post it. What I played. I do have an anime recommendation though, based off watching one episode, but that's because it's a simulcast. If you know what that is, it's where an anime airs in Japan and then it airs in America at like some really random ass time, but it's live. So like, you know, you have to wait a week basically for every new episode. It's fucking awesome though. Apparently it's the studio's first animation. It's called Kill la Kill.
Oh!
It's so fucking good. Based off one episode, it is so damn good. So picture, like, it is ridiculously. It's like
you do know that's from the makers of Gurren Lagann.
yeah, it's like Trigger Studios or something.
Yeah.
But this anime is really fucking good. Like, I don't watch a whole lot of anime, but I'm super picky about what I watch. I fucking love this based off one episode. It has a lot of stuff I like. It's ridiculously over the top. It's super quirky. I like the animation. Like, the art style is fantastic. It reminds me of, like, kind of retro animes. Like, it has, like, a little... It feels more cartoony than, like, most animes. Like, it feels very cartoony and very kind of, like, 90s kind of animation. It's super cool. It's got, like, this grindhouse kind of vibe going for it. But it stars this... It's weird. Like, the story goes, like, there's like this high school or like academy and it's based off like uniforms and like there's like different star ranks for the uniforms and that gives you powers. So like the uniforms give you like special powers, superpowers and stuff like that, super abilities. And so like everyone just winds up fighting and like there's this leader, the student council, she's like I'm assuming the main bad guy. But then there's this transfer student who's the main character. Her name's Ryoko and she's pretty awesome. She has like this pretty cool like scissor blade. Like she has a sword and it's like missing the other part of the sword because it's supposed to make like a scissor kind of thing. But she shows up and she just starts like wreaking havoc because she's kind of pissed and she essentially is looking for who killed her father, which is not a spoiler because it mentions that super early. But essentially she's trying to figure out her father's death and kind of the mystery behind the school. And like she has it out for the main girl, basically the student council leader. It's so good though. Like I highly recommend it. It's ridiculously good. So, but it's simulcasted. Just remember that. So like you have to wait every other week for a new episode. I think episode 2 came out recently, but Kill la Kill, really good, really good. And that's on Crunchyroll. I watched it on Crunchyroll. But for games, I haven't been playing too much, but I played some more Forza Horizon. I guess kind of, I wouldn't say 100% it, but I did everything I could possibly do. So I beat the main guy, and I actually beat every single race in the game. So I kind of 100% it in that sense. So I really enjoyed it. Like I said before, Forza Horizon is a really damn good racing game. I haven't purchased a whole lot of racing games recently, just because. I don't know, like, I feel like the selection for this generation hasn't been as big for racing games as, like, back in the PS2 era, you know? Because it's, like, usually, like, you know, Forza, Gran Turismo, Need for Speed, Ridge Racer, like, it's kind of these established series, and there's not, like, Like back in the day, we had like Tokyo Extreme Racer, which I fucking loved, and Automata Vista. Like all these, we had all these other like random racing games. There was a huge selection of racing games. I played a lot of racing games in the PS2, but now not so much. But Forza Horizon, if you're a fan of like, it's kind of like simulation mixed with arcadey. Like it feels really responsive. It feels like a simulation racer, but then there's kind of arcadey elements. I actually had a really weird glitch happen where I was driving, I think it was like a Bugatti or something, and I was going like ridiculously fast, and I shit you not, I literally hit this car head on, but I literally ramped off of it, and I flew ridiculously high into the sky. Like it was the funniest thing. Like I flew to a point where you probably shouldn't be able to get that high. It was ridiculous. I took pictures of it. It was fucking awesome. But it's a really good game. Like a wide variety of races. Like there's a nice selection of different kind of races, street races, sprints, circuits, like typical Forza style. It has like limitations on what cars you can use for certain races, so sometimes it'll be like, you know, only use a 90s four-wheel drive car, or only use a Japanese tuner. You know, it has like these really specific requirements, so it keeps it fresh in that sense. So, you know, I love the customization. The customization's fantastic. I posted a picture of Techno's wall. I have a custom Volkswagen in the game, and it's a Tales of Vesperia Volkswagen. It has Yuri. It has Yuri on the sides, and it says Yuri Lowell, Bandai Namco, and then it has like Yuri on the hood too. So it's pretty fucking sweet. I like it a lot. I know Techno loves it too. But that, yeah, I recommend a really good racing game if you're looking for a quality racing game. And the music, I forgot to mention, but the music is fan-fucking-tastic in the game. It's a lot of music I personally like, so it's a lot of indie stuff. You know, you have like Friendly Fires. I fucking love Friendly Fires. Naked and Famous, they're fucking awesome. Empire of the Sun, like, oh, so much fucking good bands. Really quality music, and it fits the game too. It fits the vibe of the game. But the next one I've been playing is the one I've been honestly spending the most time with recently. It's a recent release by NIS America. It's Disgaea D2, A Brighter Darkness. This is essentially a pseudo, I guess you could call it, sequel to the original Disgaea back on the PlayStation 2. That was published by Atlas originally. It was called Hour of Darkness. But I think I mentioned before that, like, on the podcast, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Disgaea. Like, I tried it and I just had a hard time getting into it. I played 3, and I only played that for like 2 hours and never went back to it because I really didn't like it. And I played 4 because I wanted to give it a chance, and then I played like 8 hours and then kind of lost interest. But I don't know what it is about Disgaea D2, but I'm fucking hooked. I can't get enough of it. I've been playing it a lot. But maybe it's because like I really like the characters in the game. You have like Laharo, Edna, Flown from the original ones. I like the characters. They have a lot of quirks about them. They're really interesting. I feel like the writing is better too. Like I think it's some of the better writing from the series. There's a lot about it. Like I can't describe how it's different, but I think it's like very subtle little improvements here and there. And I think I find the environments more interesting too because they're more colorful and stuff like that. And Disgaea 3, if I remember correctly, took place in like a factory in the beginning. It was kind of like bland and then kind of boring looking, but it's really good. I really like it. If you like strategy role-playing games with some odd quirks, if you don't mind grinding, because it is a grind-heavy game, you're gonna have to grind a lot in this game. I've been spending a lot of time grinding, and it's because you have to level up. You create characters, essentially, you pick classes, and then you level them up, and you have to do that because you won't stand a chance of some of the other later matches. But ridiculously over the top, ridiculous moves, very challenging, but super fun and super quirky. I like it. So I'll probably be playing more of that. Kind of getting into the, I guess, horror theme. I've been playing a very odd kind of survival horror action game. I compare it to something like Resident Evil mixed with Silent Hill or something, but futuristic. Like it takes place in like a futuristic kind of setting. It's called Galarians. It's on the PlayStation 1. This game is really fucking weird, but essentially you play as this kid who doesn't really know much. He wakes up on like this operating table, and he doesn't know much. Like he kind of has amnesia, so it's very vague. It doesn't give you, I kind of like this idea, but it doesn't give you much for a story. Like it doesn't have like an opening. It has like a small little opening video, but it doesn't tell you anything. You just kind of wake up and it drops you in the game. But he has like superpowers, but the interesting idea is he has these superpowers that he can use, but over time, as he walks around the environments and stuff like that, he'll start to kind of lose it. Like you can only use your superpowers to a certain extent, and it'll like charge this meter. And once the meter's full, the next time you go to use a superpower, he'll go like berserk. He'll go apeshit, and then he's like holding his head, and if you walk near people, their heads will explode. It's like super bloody and violent. So it's like he has powers, but it hurts him too. Like if he goes berserk, it starts to hurt him, and you lose health. So it's this interesting thing where like you have powers, but you have to be careful how you use them and like when you use them, because your powers can also hurt you. Like they're painful to him. So I just think it's really cool though. It's kind of funny to see him go berserk and walk around and people's heads explode and stuff like that. Or you can set people on fire. He's got like fire ability and like a kind of blast ability. He uses drugs to kind of charge himself up. It's really, really odd game, but it's got an interesting story, interesting setting. It has those classic like Resident Evil tank controls, which were so famous back in the day, which I kind of hate the tank controls, but yeah, you get used to it after a while. It's interesting. You explore, essentially the main gameplay is you explore these areas and kind of solve clues, you know, like, oh, get a key from this, or solve some puzzles, take it to this room, kind of go back and forth. I got to the second stage, I believe, but if you like kind of survival horror action games, this one's super interesting. I guarantee you haven't played something quite like this. But that's Galarians on the PS1. And I played a little bit more Etrian Odyssey Untold on the 3DS, which I'm liking. I play it every now and then casually. And that's it.
Well, breaking news.
Oh, you remember some more games?
No. No, I didn't. Butterfinger is going up against Reese's.
Oh,
because
no.
Butterfinger is now making new Butterfinger peanut butter cups.
Oh shit, shots fired.
Oh snap! Shot fired. Explosions everywhere.
Resets or GTFO? It's weird.
Yeah. It's yeah. Well, looks like I know what I'm buying.
Some Butterfinger cups and Surge.
Yes.
Sells
I'll have to buy the Surge on eBay.
but that's it. So, Cliva, what have you been playing?
Well, as I already said, I got a Wii U, and I have Zelda Wind Waker, which I haven't played yet, but I also got Super Luigi U, and this is kind of like, it's just like the new Super Mario Wii U game, but you only play as Luigi, and it's a lot harder than the Mario version, and I like it. It's really how do you put it? It made me really frustrated to play it, especially in the later levels. But it's that good frustration,
Addictiveness.
Well, yeah, it's like you die with like a cheap death, and it just like makes you want to like try harder to keep going at it, and that's what I really liked about it. Like it kept me going, and it was interesting. It was just like. Because I just know, like, I kept dying in this one level, and I was just like, oh, I know I can beat this, I know I can do this, I know I can do this, and I did it. It took me forever, but it was like, that's what it was like the more I played the game. So, I recommended Super Luigi U, just because it has that frustration factor that just doesn't really piss you, it'll piss you off, for sure, but it'll piss you off in a way that, like, gets you like you can do better, and when you actually beat the level or get past the part that you're trying to get past you have a huge amount of like satisfaction in yourself that like you did so well. But the game is like really hard, just it has like a lot of different obstacles in it, and the time for each level is a lot shorter than the Mario version. So like you really have to like speed through these levels as quickly as you can, jump over this, dodge this, fire this, like it's crazy as all hell. And It's good. It's like it, and it's been on the Wii U, so like, this is one of those things where you like they show you the different features, and you weren't really impressed with them until you actually play the game. But like, you could like, I was able to like leave messages like with people like within the game, like this part is really really hard. Make sure you stand here while fighting the boss. It'll make it a lot easier. And I'm like, this is so cool. Like that you can write messages to people and like you can get different tips on like how to get past all the different bosses and levels and stuff. And like I said, when that was first announced, you're like, that's all right. But then when you actually sit down and do it, and you read other people's posts on how to get past this level, or if you do it, you write them yourself. It's fun. It's cool. I like it a lot. It's just I like no other video game system has ever done that before, and I think the Wii U, the way it does it very well. So I recommend Super Luigi U if you guys can if you guys ever get a Wii U. And it's only like $30 too, so you can't go wrong. The next game I've been playing a little Mortal Kombat on my Vita. Just nothing too special. It's just like bored one afternoon, so I played some Mortal Kombat. But the game that's been taking up a lot of my time has been Pokemon X, and this is probably like the best Pokemon game out so far. And the reason I say that is because you can do so much in the game now. It has all these different like features in the game. Like it has game chat. Like it's basically like a dumbed down version of Skype, where you could actually talk to your friends, like your friends on your friends list, by using the microphone on the 3DS. And that's cool. That's really really cool that you could do that. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was also talking to Mikey's Monarch on it. And like you could talk while you're doing a battle, you could talk while you're doing a trade, and the battle. And they got this new system like set up in the game where you can battle and trade anywhere in the game. Like you don't have to go to a Pokemon Center, and you go up in the upper room, and there's like none of that. It's all gone. Now you can battle, trade, talk, communicate anywhere. Like if you're in a cave somewhere and your friend is like, I don't know, wherever, like in a forest, you could do that. You could battle with them, trade with them, right there on the spot. You don't have to go to a Pokemon Center, and that's just really, really cool. And they have this new feature in the game where it's called Super Training, where it's kind of like a series of mini games where you get to boost the IVs of each one of your Pokemon. Like if you want to give them more speed, better attack, better special attack, better defense, more health, you can do that right there. So like before you had to you kind of had to do like math, and you had to do all this special breeding with Dittos in the Pokemon Center and make sure you get the right nature. None of that really. Now it's all Super Training. It's a lot easier. It was the first time I've ever got into the EV and the IV training. And just because before it was just so damn complicated, and you had to, like I said, you had to do math with the Dittos and the stat boosting. Now it's just all easy with Super Training, and it's a good game. I like the game a lot. The only thing I kind of find kind of stupid about the game is there's hardly any 3D in there. Like you can walk around. Basically, the only 3D in the game are like whatever cutscenes play in the game, and when you enter a Pokemon battle. That's it. When you're walking around outside, just going down the different routes, or you're in town, no 3D. You could turn on the 3D full blast, and it's the same image as if you didn't have it on at all. So, like, really, there's hardly any 3D in the game, but that's not anything to get, too concerned about. I don't really play half my games in 3D anyway. I just found that a little strange, but I don't know, it's a good game. Like it's Pokemon. It's just like any other game in the series. I just now got to the 8th gym. I'm actually taking my time with this game. I heard like people on fucking Facebook like beat the entire game in like 18 hours. I don't know how that was possible because I'm at like 45 hours and I just reached the 8th gym. But I don't know, people just like rush through the game. I don't understand that, but I'm taking my time. I love it. I think it's great. Like I said, I think it's one of the best Pokemon games out there right now. Just because of basically the chat, the trade, the battle feature, all that. That's what makes this game really really cool. So it's gonna be like probably like one of my favorite games on the 3DS for sure. So. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You know, this is not really that much to talk about. It's Pokemon. It's just like every other game in the series, except now it's on the 3DS. It just has a lot more cool features in it. So that's about it, really.
Very nice.
You guys gonna get Pokemon soon?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Sometime.
It was this weird thing, like, I really wanted it, but then more I thought about it, it was like, I honestly gave two shits about any of the new generation. I just wanted it because of the other Pokemon, like the first gen, second gen. I didn't care about any of this new Pokemon, but I liked it because visually I felt like it was finally a good step up. Like, it looks like a brand new game, and like you said, there's so much more to do, but it's like I just want to play with the first gen and second gen.
Well,
Good.
like every model in the game is 3D. Like, and even when you go in a town, it kind of goes into like this third person point of view, and you can hit the D-pad and rotate the camera, so you actually can spin the camera like all around your character and walk in any direction. It's just a good game overall. And then, like you said, the first gen Pokemon you kind of like. There's a lot of older Pokemon in the game. Like I think there's about 70 new Pokemon they introduced for this generation, but there's a lot of older Pokemon in the game because they introduced the Mega Evolution, so they got to have all them in there. And like I know you guys like the Charmanders. You actually get 2 stars at the beginning of the game. One you get right away, which is the new generation, and then I think it's like the 3rd city or something. This is not spoilers, but if you get to like the 3rd city or something, that's when you get the star for the first generation, so you guys can pick up your Charmanders there.
Good. That's the important thing.
But yeah, like I said, it has a lot of new Pokemon, but then it has tons and tons of old Pokemon. So you can be from if you like the older Pokemon, there you go. There's tons of them in there, and they're not just from the first generation. There's some from the second, and some from the 3rd generation as well. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I think like I already said, it's like it's the best Pokemon game out there so far. So
sounds good. I just gotta find 5 other people to trade me their Charmanders. That way we can have an all Charmander team.
I got a Charmander from Holly.
I want Team Charmander. Just level 6, level 100 Charmanders. Not even a
Well, that's the thing. That's one of the things in the game. You know well, actually, I don't know if you know, but they have this thing called the global trading system in the newer Pokemon games, where you get to trade Pokemon with anyone across the United States.
Never heard of that.
Okay, well this is basically what it is. It's the global trading system, and basically you can activate this, and you get to as long as you've seen the Pokemon, which you can, like I said, by the 3rd city you'll see all the first generation starters. So, and knowing you'll pick Charmander. Mm-hmm. So what you do is you go into the global trading system, and like I said, you could do this anywhere, in a cave, in the Pokemon Center, on the street, in a route, anywhere. You could even do it in the middle of the ocean in the game. You go in this global trading system, and you type in Charmander, and it'll find everybody in the world, like the real world, who's putting up a Charmander for trade, and they'll ask you, they'll show you what they want, and if you have what they want, you can trade what you have for their Charmander. So you can literally get all 6 Charmanders.
Oh,
like right at the beginning of the game.
I'm totally doing that. Team Charmander, here I come.
Shit.
I'm gonna dominate.
Yeah, it's really really cool. Like the trading and the battling system for online is awesome in this game. So
now I just need that Pokemon bank so I can have like 3,000 Charmanders. Assemble my army.
Yeah, that thing's not going to be available till like December, but yeah, that's going to be totally awesome. So, yeah, I gotta play. I can't wait to play the game even more because I want to get past the Elite Four, and that's when all the cool shit happens. Because I gotta get Mewtwo after I get the Elite Four. I can't wait.
Is Gary Oak in it? I miss Gary Oak.
No, he's not in it.
Oh, poor Gary.
Actually, well, that's another thing too. So, like, some of the characters in this game, they're kind of forgettable. Like I don't even know what the professor's name is in the game. Like, I just kind of forgot. And you, like, in the past games, like you said, you had like one rival. In this one, you don't have really rivals. You have 4 friends in the game that kind of travel with you, and like one's into like Pokemon dancing, the other one's into like Pokemon like filling up their Pokedex, and they kind of disappear in their own little adventures, and then they come back in the story like later on and disappear and come back. You know, that's weird, but you have like 4 friends, and I can't tell you the names of any of them because I don't care. But so the characters in the game are kind of forgettable. Oh, and another thing about this game is your character, you like the one you play as, totally customizable. Like, you can change his hair color, short, long hair, you change his clothes, or her clothes if you pick a female. But, like, your character that you play as is totally customizable.
Sweet. Is there a beanie?
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
Sweet.
I'm wearing a beanie. Like, my character right now is actually wearing an orange beanie.
Okay, good. I was worried, because if there's no beanie, that's a no-sell for me. I need a beanie for my character.
There's totally beanies in the game. There's baseball caps. There's like leather jackets. There's button-up shirts. There's jeans, ripped jeans, jean shorts, sneakers. You know, there's so much customization in just for your character. It's crazy.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, so I recommend it. Anyone who's thinking about picking up Pokemon either X or Y, just do it. Pick it up. It's a good game. So. But that's about it. So.
I also think that's about it for the episode. Episode 81.
81.
81.
It's not 81, not 82.
Almost. But, yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. This is episode 81. I love
Catch you later.
I love you guys.
I love you, Dan.
I love you.
I don't really like Techno that much, so.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you're kind of mean. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, rarely.
Yep, really, really. Anyway, guys, that's it. Goodbye. We're leaving. We're done.
Love you.
Done.
Take it easy, guys. Till next time.
Just turn it off.
Jeez, okay. Mr. Demanding over here. What an asshole. Look at this guy. Fucking asshole.
That was great. Turn it off.